This launch is having some exhibitions of the work that was done through the age-friendly grants, and it's just fantastic to see. It shows some of the work that was done. It's fantastic creativity, and also the whole thing about living life to the full. You know, some of the older people who have had such interesting lives, and it's been able to capture through this.
I think it's more of a celebration than an exhibition of the Older People's Project that we've been running really for the last year or so. Every Monday we've been coming together and creating artwork and chatting and drinking tea and sharing memories. And this is the culmination of it. It's happened quite naturally. We started off with Hemsworth Court, which is down the bottom of the Shankill. They were our first friends that we got to know, and then it spread out from there, and we've had more groups joining us, and it's become a very social thing as well. A lot of people maybe wouldn't go out much during the week, and it's actually, some of them have been calling it the Monday Club.
This is in a way the culmination of the project.
They look forward to Monday morning because the friendships that have been bonded now between the three sites, and then we also made contact with Clifton House, so they came on board. So it's just lovely that the small network has just grown so much wider.
So we've come together sort of as a group and a club, and we've people who normally wouldn't know each other have got to know each other and make new friends. And I have to say, to bring the Spectrum Centre to life on a Monday morning from 11 o'clock till sometimes 1:30, the place is just jiving with lots of people.
There was all different aspects of this project: an event in the Spectrum Centre, a Tell Me Ma community event, a one-woman show. There was Liz Weir, the storyteller, which she came to each three sites. So we then in turn, not only did the tenants get to see it in their own setting, but then they went to Sydenham Court, Mullinmuse, and had the whole experience over again, and lovely to see their friends in their settings. So it's so much wider and bigger than the artwork you see here, obviously, but it was the social aspect that just blew everybody away.
I think that we all have perceptions of older people who don't realise all the value of their life and what they've done, and financing a project like that helps people to see that quality of life and to feel less isolated. They're sharing their experiences, what they've done, and also where they are now, and I think that's a real value to them, but also to society, and particularly for us in terms of funding grants like this.
Joan, did you see the funding area? We were delighted that we got the funding for the project, and it's just taken on a life of its own. We are an activities-led model of care. People living with dementia, in independent living, we very much believe that being able to project their creativeness and express how they feel, because not necessarily they may not have the words, but to be able to put things down on paper, it's so important for, we believe, for people with dementia to be able to express themselves.
It's very good for people's health and well-being, because isolation has a very bad effect on your health. And projects like this that don't cost huge amounts of money, but are really able to bring people's life to a better place and improve their well-being.
If you could see the buzz, see the energy in the room, every person seems to get something a little bit different out of it, and it's not until you're there and you physically see. And yes, they may go away and they may not remember the work that's done, but they remember the feeling that they had whilst they're doing the project, and they may not remember why they feel so good, but they feel good and they feel happy and positive, and that's what this work brings.
We couldn't stop now. I would miss it on a Monday. Can't put a good thing down.